Hello everyone, in this episode I wanted to talk about something I saw earlier today while I was at work, and this is entitled Jesus is Gay Now? So, The Walking Dead is a really popular comic, and it's so popular that it actually got made into a TV series. But in The Walking Dead comic, the character that's called quote-unquote Jesus is gay. So here's something from The Walking Dead. It says, Ohio? A trip like that could take weeks. I'm going to have to say no. I don't want to do this kind of thing anymore. I have something worth staying for. If you can't find anyone else, if you're desperate, I won't let you down, but I'm telling you I'd prefer you found someone else. So then the other character goes, I'm sure Aaron can handle it on his own. He's no stranger to being out beyond the wall. And then the Jesus character goes, actually, when I said I have something worth staying for, it was someone specific. It's Aaron. I was talking about Aaron. He's not going to want to go either. And another character goes, okay then. Congratulations, I'm happy for you. So they took the character of Jesus in this comic book and they made him gay. I mean, isn't that completely ridiculous? And how I found this was, this is how I found out about it. It's called uproxx.com. So Dustin Rolls, he wrote this article today, and it goes, spoilers, Jesus lands a familiar love interest in the Walking Dead comics. So he goes on to say, as comic readers know, Eric is killed by his savior in the all-out war, which will take place on the TV series in the upcoming season. That leaves Eric's boyfriend Aaron single. After a time jump and an appropriate amount of grieving, an attraction builds between Jesus and Aaron until finally the two couple up. The revelation comes as something of a surprise to Rick, who asks Aaron to journey to Ohio to meet another group of people. Not only have Jesus and Aaron hooked up, but they're totally planning to start an entire life together. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, that's so great. The character named Jesus. This is such conditioning. Alright, and then he goes on to say, of course, there's no guarantee this will happen in the television series, but I think that it will. I mean, this pushes their agenda perfectly. It says characters are combined and rewritten all the time. In fact, there were rumors a few seasons ago that Jesus' role would be absorbed by Aaron's character. But this relationship feels right. I mean, look how conditioned this Dustin Rolls guy. This relationship feels right. It's also great news for Ross Marquand, who plays Aaron. He's a regular on The Walking Dead, but his role in the television series has been severely limited in recent seasons, so much so that he often doesn't appear on the show for long stretches of time. Should this storyline be adapted into the TV series, again, in my opinion, it definitely will, it will at least mean that Marquand will have a steady gig on the AMC series for another few seasons. This occurs in issue 169. Of course it does. And the television series is coming up on issue 115. If the series maintains its current pace, around 15 to 16 issues per season, this wouldn't happen until the 11th or 12th season of The Walking Dead. So here is a picture of the guy who plays the character on the TV show, and then this is him in the comic book. So here's the reason why they call him Jesus. Paul shares similarities with the biblical Jesus. He is forgiving and open in nature, as well as his long hair and beard. Now, nowhere in the Bible does it ever say that Jesus had long hair, but anyway. He is also shown to be extremely tactical, though sometimes letting his fury and emotions get the better of him. In addition to these, he has been shown to be highly skilled in combat, being able to defeat his opponent while completely unarmed. It can be assumed because of this that he has formal training in the military or martial nature. He also has skills as an escape artist. He has shown himself to be a competent tracker. So that's why I guess they dubbed this guy Jesus, is because he has a forgiving nature and has long hair and a beard. Here's another picture of the actor that plays Jesus. And that's just more on them. So here's what the Bible has to say. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So that's from Leviticus in the King James Version. So obviously this just perverts reality. Of course, this is all an agenda, to get people used to the fact that Jesus tolerates everything and that Jesus could be gay. And, it's really sick how they're twisting and perverting everything. But this hasn't happened yet, apparently, in the TV show, which I stopped watching years ago because after the first season, it wasn't very good anymore, and I found out that they fired the writer because he wanted more money and they didn't give him money. I don't know. I knew all about it back then, but I wasn't awake back then, so I watched stupid crap shows like this. But anyway, so this is just something to watch out for. if you watch Walking Dead, this Jesus guy, they might link him up with the Aaron character and make him gay.